Hey guys, welcome back to Making It. Today we're gonna be making a little fried wonton, a little fried dumpling, a little delicious anytime snack, appetizer. Heck, who are we kidding? Lunch, dinner, breakfast for that matter. Let it be like all recipes, a place of inspiration. Riff around. I'm using ground chicken. You can use really anything you want. Before we get rocking and rolling, we'll get into the shrine, all right? The respect. All right, the garden's starting to pop off. We got mint everywhere. Some beautiful flowering chives. We're gonna mince all those up. Some scallions, all that's going into our meat mixture. As well as, we got these beautiful red skin peanuts, salted roasted peanuts. We're gonna use like a 1/4 cup, chop them up real fine, mix it right into the meat. I like that. If you're allergic to peanuts, then we're not gonna use those, duh. I got some Castelvetrano olives pitted. We're gonna mince those up right in there as well. Some garlic, I'll microplane that, as well as our yogurt sauce, okay? We're gonna be adding some lemon, sour cream, yogurt. We'll be adding a little bit of sambal. Stuff's awesome. It's just a little spicy chili paste. And I'll do a couple little toot-the-roots of Tabasco. We have 1 teaspoon sweet paprika, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, ground chicken. We got our wonton wrappers. Again, get those babies right at the supermarket. And this is a really fun recipe. And we're gonna do it together. And we're gonna have a little lunchy poo, me and Bill over here. And that's kind of it. All right, so step 1 here. We got 1 pound of ground chicken. Start off with a little pinch. Just a little pinch of salt, nothing crazy. Spices, right into the party. I like that. Let's get into our chopping. We're gonna do 1/4 cup of the peanuts. Same with the olives, maybe, you know, like that much, a little handful. A little handful -1. And 3 cloves of garlic. Start by crushing the garlic. And again, you can do this in a little mini food processor if you got one or something like that. Give the olives a little crush. And then we're just gonna do it the old fashioned way. I don't mind it. And I kinda like the little inconsistencies and texture, even though I'm probably gonna mince this up pretty good. And just wanna chop this into a nice, again, feel free to riff around and have fun. But I'm gonna put this into very small. I'm gonna finally mince this up using the edge of my knife. Not really flexing it, but just using the weight of my body to kind of smear it down. And just add a few cracks of black pepper to the mix here. Little chunky texture. Add that right to the meat. Scallions, 2 of them. 3. And we're gonna slice those up real nice, okay? Nice and thin, nothing crazy. Greens and whites. And we'll take some chives right into the meat. Same with our scallions, right into the meat. And what else we'll do is a couple leaves of mint. This is a chocolate mint, and nothing crazy here. We're just gonna do a quick little thin, little chiffonade-ish. So scallions, chives, mint. Now that we have all of our spices, peanuts, olives, garlic, herbs added into our ground chicken, we're just gonna go ahead and mix it. I like mixing it pretty aggressively, okay? Don't be afraid to work it. I also kind of like it a little pasty. I don't want it to be crumbly. I want it to be really worked together and mixed. Big flavor inside this little fried wonton wrapper. Oh, I almost forgot. I forgot a whole ingredient. We're gonna need a little maple syrup on this one, Bill. All right, let me go get, I got a jug of it for my buddy Vinny. He's got a little sugar shack down the road and he makes phenomenal, grade A, high test maple syrup. Oh my God, Bill. I bet you this is the best maple syrup you ever had in your life. It's so good cold too. Eat that. So much depth of flavor. Oh. Right, isn't that perfect? So we're gonna add like 2 tablespoons, maybe a little more. Nice save. Poof, because it really does come, it likes it. It really likes it. Really just incorporating it into a nice, even, kind of smooth, well put together texture. So now that we have our meat mixture all mixed together, happy, nice looking delish, we're gonna put that to the side. Let's make our yogurt sauce. We're gonna start off with my microplane. 1 clove garlic right into the old bowl. Put that in your bowl and smoke it, Bonnie. Oh, Brad, you're a dipshit. We're gonna microplane a little bit of that lemon zest in. 1/2 of a lemon. Also gonna cut a little nibbin, just a little nibbin. So that's gonna be of the juice. And that was probably a teaspoon of juice. Next up to the party, we have our yogurt. Just a nice whole milk yogurt. We're gonna add, let's say, 1/2 cup. I like cooking with the Maple Hill brand here because it's kind of loose, you know? And we'll do a 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup of sour cream. Let's start off with our sambal. We're gonna do about a tablespoon and a 1/3. Tabasco. We're gonna do a couple little toot-the-roots of that. That's just gonna add some heat. Optional. Add a little black pep, pinch of salt. Let me see. Consistency's cool. All right, I like that. I like that. Let's let it marry. I'm gonna add a little herb to it. We're gonna go ahead and take the rest of those beautiful chives and we're gonna fold that right in. We're also gonna slice up a couple pieces of mint. Add all the herbs a la minute there, right at the last minute. That's a good little dip on itself, all right? You don't even need wonton, whatever we're doing over there. Maybe this is your little ace in the pocket. That would be nice. Got some grilled shrimp or some poached cold shrimp as like a substitute for cocktail sauce. Now we're getting inappropriate. All right, we'll let that hang out. Let's go ahead and start filling up some wontons, all right? Filling up some little dumps. And you just don't overthink this. People have been doing this for thousands of years, all right? Don't be a hero, but you wanna place it nice in the middle. Nice little thing like that. And then I got a little thing of water here, okay? And what I like to do is wet two sides. Fold point to point, pinch, sides, pinch, 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 all right? This stuff is pretty forgiving. It wants to seal. Don't be shy. And what I like to do sometimes gently try to smear it down, push it into the corners. If you got a good thing going, you can get away with it. The seal is real. Water's your little adhesive, and that's our little bundle, our little wonton right there. They fry up quick. They're so good. I can eat 85,000 of them. And look, I don't know, you count them. There's probably about 40 of them. Pretty good yield for a pound of meat, you know? Goes a long way, spread out there. Just a really fun, forgiving recipe. We're gonna go ahead and preheat our oil, bring it up to a medium high. We use classic frying, 350 around. Put about an inch of peanut oil. I'm gonna start laying them in and doing just a few at a time here. A couple minutes on each side, you know, 2 minutes per side. A good indicator is when the bubbles stop coming out, all right? That's moisture leaving the fry, basically cooking your meat on the inside there. Good sign to flip is when you start seeing when the edges, the tips start getting nice and golden brown. So we got our dumplings all fried up. I mean, what a tray, huh? Comforting, delicious, seasoned, sweet, spicy. Yeah, let's cut one in. Let's in the name of science. Beautiful. There's a reason why every culture has a type of stuffed little dough with meat or some type of filling in there, because it's wonderful, right? I'm gonna hit it with a little sauce. Oh yeah, I'm into that. Man, a little sweetness from the maple syrup, that little hint of cinnamon does wonderful things. Flavors everywhere. Crunchy little outside, little spice. You know, I really love the herbs in there. You get that little bit of mint, little freshness. Even for being a fried, you know, dough with meatball inside it, it eats rather light. It's just really satisfying. I haven't met a person that doesn't like a good old fried wonton. Oh my God. Let's plate one up. Look at that. That's 1 pound of meat, ladies and gentlemen. And you got a platter. Whammo! Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, you're gonna like this, Bill. I must say, super balanced, super approachable. When it comes to a fried dumpling, this is about as easy as it gets. Simple filling, easy, approachable, everything we got right at the supermarket, and feel free to riff around on it. Hope you make this at home. Hope you enjoy it with your family, with your kids, or even by yourself, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Till next time, keep on keeping on. Stay funky, stay positive. Love's a light. Check out my podcast. It's called Lay It On with Brad Leone. It's awesome. Or go to bradleone.com. We got cool merch and stuff. These are guaranteed to be finished dumplings. There it is. You heard it here first, bud. Wrap it up with a title like that. A little sauce. Really, wow, Brad. You know, for really winging shit, you really do all right. Sauce is it, dude.